Hi there, welcome to 30 Day Booty. I'm Tamara, and this is day 4 of our body weight month of March. So I am going to use a step today, so if you have anything to step up on, it could be a platform, it could just be a step. If you don't have anything, you can just use flat ground and just take the work a little bit easier. But if you have something to step up on, it's a great way to really activate those glute muscles. So let's get started. I'm going to start by doing side step ups. And I'd like for you, if you're comfortable and have access to really get a little bit of a sideways step. Pull yourself up top, step wide and down. Your body is going to figure out real quick that if you just come up and down, that's easier. So I'm going to ask you to travel just a little bit. Side step up, side step down. I'm doing a little bit of a toe out, which is helping for balance. And as long as my knees and my toes agree with the direction we're facing, it works just fine. I've got my abdominals strong, my posture strong, and every time I land, I got a little cushion in my knee. I think that's 7. I'm going to go up to 10, 8. There's 9, and there's 10. Now I'm going to add on to this. I'm going to lift and float that leg if possible. I'm going to push it back to a diagonal. So if I were standing on a clock face, that would be about 4 o'clock or about 8 o'clock. And then I'm going to pull my knee up before I land wide. So I float, 4 o'clock, knee up, land soft. Now watch that supporting knee to make sure that it doesn't collapse inward as you land. Lift, push, lift, and down. Always landing on that soft knee. Just catching the balance a little bit. Some of them are going to look a little better than others. Up and down. A little tap if you need it, because tapping is always better than falling. Every single time. Woo! Up and down. I'm going to do 4 more just in case, and I'm going to call that 10. Lift, push, lift, and down. Lift, push, lift, and down. I feel it in both of my glutes a little differently. And one more time. Lift, 4 o'clock, knee up, and down. Now I got to do that to the other side, so I'm going to give you the other view. I'm going to tap up, land soft. Tap up, land soft. Higher center of gravity will work you a little bit harder through your core. 6, 8. That one wasn't a very good one. Land soft. And 1 more. Now I'm going straight into my second set. Float. This time we're going to 8 o'clock. Knee up, land low. Float. 8 o'clock. Knee up, landing soft on both knees. 4. You know, if you make a lot of noise when you land or plop, then you're not in quite as much control as you could be. So trying to land softly is not about trying to not make noise, but it's about keeping control of the effort. Boom. And I think that's 10, but let me do 1 more just in case. Push up and down. All right, good work. Now, the next thing we're going to do is Bulgarian split squats. So we're going to take 1 foot, we're going to put it back on that step, somewhere where it's stable. Ideally, you're on your toes. and the ball of your foot so that you can keep that knee rotated internally. It's not rotated out, nor is your standing leg. So you can take this kind of close to the step, but if you can split that stance, you're really going to get the good glute work that we're after. All right, so that's my left leg in front. I'm going to take my right hand, reach it down, I'm bending both knees, and then as I come up, I'm going to extend that right arm, but more importantly, I'm going to extend that right leg and really squeeze that butt. So we'll come down and up. And if you like to, you can do both arms, or you could use one arm to hold on to something, but what does matter is that you're getting that lift right there at the end. I love these. It's a nice stretch for the hip flexor, in addition to being a really great glute work. And you can do these without the step. They're just going to end up being more just regular lunges. But there's nothing wrong with regular lunges. I'm going to do 3 more. You can also make them harder by holding on to a weight, pulling it up to your chest, but we're just doing body weight this month, so I will not. Squeeze that cheek. Boom. And then we'll go straight to the other side. Foot is stable. My surface is secure. Maybe a wider stance if you want a little help with your balance. And then take that front foot as far forward as you reasonably can. So we're going to come down and up. And I'm lifting that back knee, squeezing up that butt cheek. 2, 3. This is really good core work as well. You're flexing and extending through your spine, strengthening your abdominals and your lower back while you're at it. I'm going to do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. So the last thing that we're going to do today is we're going to use our step. If you have access to it, if you don't, it's okay because it's still going to work. But we're going to come down, we're going to do some bridges. So we've got our heel on the step, our heels on the ground, hands there, 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 whichever way you like. Knees, hips, and feet are all parallel lines. We're going to lift, tap down. Nice tight belly here. And squeeze in your butt like you're making fists. Pow. Lots of power in that big, strong muscle group. I'm going to do 20 of these. So I think that's 10 more. And I'm going to do 3 more. And then I'm going to do 1 more just for good measure. Boom, squeeze it, lift it up nice and high, and then come on down. Great job, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.